Good morning, everybody. I am here in the garden and I want to talk to you about the different parts of a plant that you're going to need to know if you want to become a good gardener. So let's learn about that today. Here we have a plant. Parts of a plant, there are 5 of them. So let's start with the part of the plant that is at the bottom. This part of the plant is what soaks up all the water. It's in the dirt. It helps get the nutrients for the plant to help it make it healthy and strong. Does anyone know what that is called? That part of the plant is called the roots. So that is the roots of the plant. Next, we are going to look at the long, tall part of the plant. It keeps the plant strong. It helps it grow nice and tall. It keeps all the other parts of the plant attached to it. Does anyone know what this is called? This is called the stem. Next, we have these things on the plant. These help get the sunlight for the plant. The plant needs the sunlight to help it make its own food and to survive. This part of the plant is called, I bet some of you know this, this is called the leaf. We have 2 more parts of the plant at the top. Here is a beautiful, colorful, soft part of the plant. It attracts bees and butterflies, and it has pollen and nectar in it. This is called, I think you know this one, this is called the flower. Now the last one, some plants will give us something sweet and juicy and tasty, and when you eat it there's a seed inside. You can plant the seed to make a new plant. It comes from the flower, it turns into this. Does anyone know what this is called? This is called a fruit. So there are your 5 parts of your plant. And next what we'll do is we'll go through the garden and I will show you plant parts and different plants that you can see these. This is the first plant in the garden that we're going to look at. We're going to look at this plant's roots. Now this is a vegetable that we can eat. It's crunchy, it's orange, it's long. Rabbits like to eat it. Do you have a guess which vegetable this is? Why don't I pull one out of the ground so you can see what vegetable this is? So we're going to find a nice big one right here. Wiggle it around. Gently pull it out of the ground. Keep wiggling. There we go. Who knows what that is right there? It's a rabbit's favorite snack. This is a carrot, and that's the root of the carrot plant. That's what gets all the water from the soil and gets all the nutrients from the soil. I don't want to eat this right away, but I will wash it and I'll make it a tasty snack. So that's the roots. This is another vegetable in the garden that we love to eat. It's a leafy green, and I'm going to talk about the stem of this vegetable. It has long, tall stems that hold up all the different parts of the plant. You can see it right here. It's very smooth. This is a vegetable that's called kale. The stems help take the water from the roots all the way up to the next part of the plant. The next part of the plant I want to talk to you guys are the leaves. This is one of my favorite plants in the garden. I'll give you a couple hints. I'll take one of the leaves. I'm going to smell it. Oh man, you know it smells like toothpaste. It smells like candy. I can add it to my tea. I can eat it in my food. It's very soft. Does anyone have a hint? Sometimes people have this taste in their chewing gum. This is a plant called mint. I think you guys might know this plant, and the leaves get that sunlight from the sky, and it helps give the mint the energy it needs to make its own food. So that's the leaves. Next, I'm going to show you some flowers. Here is a plant that has some flowers on it. I'll give you a hint what this plant is. When the flowers are pollinated, it'll give us a sweet, crunchy fruit. It's round, it's red, sometimes it's green. It's very juicy. You can even make juice out of it. Does anyone have a guess? This is called an apple tree, and these are the flowers of the apple tree. So the leaves get the sunlight, give enough energy to make the flowers, and then we're going to get a nice fruit. Next, I'm going to show you a fruit. Okay, this is the last part of a plant. This is a fruit. Right now, you might not recognize this fruit because normally it's red and juicy, but it's not ripe enough yet for us to eat. This is a strawberry. So once that flower gets pollinated, it's going to turn into this beautiful ripe strawberry. It still needs a little more time before it's ready for us to eat. But these are the strawberry plants right here in the garden that are going to give us a lot of strawberries. All right, one last time. We have the roots. It soaks up all the water. We have the stem that brings all the nutrition and the water to the rest of the plant. We have the leaf. It soaks up the sun and helps the plant produce its own food. We have the flower that attracts bees and bumblebees. It has nectar and pollen, and it's beautiful for us to enjoy in the garden. And finally, we have the fruit. Once the flower gets pollinated, it turns into a fruit that we can eat. And then on the inside is a seed we can plant to make a new plant. Alright, I hope you guys learned something today. I can't wait to see you again. I miss you guys. But just keep your eyes open for another video and we'll learn a little bit more about plants in our garden. Alright, bye.